I posted something on Instagram recently, and women had quite the reaction to it. I posted this on Instagram, not thinking it would get much. 12 million views later, it turns out women aren't that happy with us. And by us, I don't just mean Alex, Mark, Akash, and Andrew. I mean just men in general. It seems like there's some frustration. Let's play the clip so that everybody has some context.
Yeah.
Everything about effort. Like, why is the effort doesn't matter when I go to work? Right. What is this? Like, I want you to write a card. What are you talking about? Write a card. Explain to me the effort shit, right? Because
if your girl orders food for you or cooks food for you, which one means more?
I like it when she cooks, but if she was like, I'd rather just order in, I'm totally cool with that. I just like the fact that she put,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they said Akash had a thong, son.
Like the fact that she puts what?
The reaction from women about this clip was absolutely insane. You know, we could have had a woman on the podcast, but that would go against our principles. So I think it's just up to the boys to figure out what is going on. Are these women frustrated with us?
It would appear so, dude. It would appear so.
Yeah.
Those are just the lonely ones celebrating Galentine's Day.
What is Galentine's Day?
The ones that they just hang out with their girls because they don't have a actual Valentine's
so you're
Day.
saying that there was an emotional state that they were in, and they really wish a guy would go put out some effort.
I think there's also a lot of women who got shitty Valentines. That were really driving this. I heard one comment was like, he's 41 years old, mind you. And I wanted to be like, this is a long time ago.
We were late 30s at that point.
I still got a card I haven't written for my wife. And not only was it Valentine's, it was her 30th birthday. I killed it. I gave her a great fucking weekend. It was awesome. And that has,
put a lot of effort into it.
That has nothing to do with the fact that I have an assistant now that I can outsource the effort to. But that's what I would
She didn't think it
definitely
was weird that your
suggest.
handwriting was so nice all of a
Bro,
sudden?
she kept being like, who are these flowers from? Testing me? I was like, me? I just say me no matter what is in the house. I did that. I got
Who
that.
shit on the floor? Me?
That was me. Definitely wasn't Kiana. We hope. Okay? That's actually my suggestion, first of all. Get an assistant. Because all the thoughtful ideas that come to your head, but you're like, but then I got to do it, you can outsource to them.
Dude, I saw you walking out of the studio one day. And your assistant was like, hey, here's a birthday gift for your friend. And you were like, really? What is this? And she was like, they're the paddle shoes you mentioned. And I was like, oh, that's why you get it.
Yo, stop snitching, man. Jason.
I know
Jason, that came from me. Okay?
I said
my
your
heart,
friend.
Jason.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, but there's only one guy who played paddle with us. Listen to the podcast.
Guys don't care about effort.
That touched his soul, bro. When I showed him them shoes, he was like shaking as he opened it. Because I thought he was going to be like vibrators and dildos inside or something like that. But it was a real pair of paddle shoes. Anyway, I think it's worth to have this discussion. It seems as if, you know, women feel like we're not putting in the effort that we should be putting in.
Yeah. Yeah, I even saw a random TikTok recently after this conversation. We were talking about it, and some girl was like, I can't even go on a date with a guy if he's not going to put in a reservation at a restaurant.
Yes.
She said that's a red flag. If you're not going to make a reservation, we're not going on a date.
So this is interesting. You brought this up yesterday when we were discussing it. There are these things that have become very popular for women to talk about. Red flags. You said the ick.
Yeah.
And all these things, I think, are really downstream from women wanting guys to put in effort. Right? Now, here's where it gets interesting. And we do need to bring in the girls for this, so maybe grab them. But this is a kind of true thing. Women's greatest fear, I believe, is being alone. Mm-hmm. Men's greatest fear is being with a woman we don't want to be with.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, you can couch the women one.
What do you mean?
I think they're also a little afraid of like getting murdered and stuff.
No, I'm talking about like a relationship, emotional kind of fear. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We're speaking
on relationships.
Great exaggeration.
And I still think alone trumps.
They would rather be alone because when they're alone, they dead end.
Hey, remember the hypothetical that women were like, would you rather be alone with a bear or a man? That everybody chose bear. I bet if you said bear or alone, they'd be like, give me the bear again.
Okay, guys, so now there's a microphone right there that I need you all to...
We're turning to a Red Pill podcast. Let's go.
We're
checking you out of the studio in 30 seconds.
Yo, imagine the second they start talking, all of us just walked a single file out of the podcast.
Tanya can't even... we got that on camera.
Hope we got that on camera.
Okay, what is Tanya trying
Somehow it turned into a hose, and she was like, whoa, I can't even...
we try. Okay, so yesterday at some point, I think that Mark was being very diplomatic, but there is no room for diplomacy in this conversation. At some point during our conversation yesterday, during our production call, you guys voiced this feeling that like a woman's greatest fear is being alone. You fear being alone more than being with a guy you don't like.
Some women, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
this is another
And
thing.
they might not know
Tanya's
it.
a fucking guy,
That's
and
what I'm
all
saying.
of
You
her
don't count.
opinions are going to reflect exactly how we feel.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
I think why when we first met her, we were like, this shit's fucking
Yo, this girl's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it also depends on age.
Point the mic towards you. We need Dove
This
in
is so
here or
funny
something.
to-
Dove, get Dove in here so we can sit next to them and manage the women.
Yeah, we need the 4 women in here.
I think it depends on, first of all, age and where you live. I think that's like a big thing.
Okay.
Like if you're like when I was like a 25-year-old living in Montreal and everyone was coupled up,
Yeah.
then it feels like, oh, it sucks to be alone because you no longer have fun things to do with your friends when everyone's coupled up and getting married and buying houses.
And you're just
shit.
lonely and dying. And
Yeah, and also everyone's like pressure. It's like societally, like that is an age in Montreal where like you have to be settling down.
Okay.
If you're 25 in New York,
Would you rather be with a guy you don't like or not? I don't want to ask this
Yeah,
question.
don't ask
to
me
you.
that question. You don't
Yeah,
know my
yeah, yeah. Because you don't even.
ask a real girl.
Tanya doesn't even want to be with guys that she likes. We were having a discussion yesterday, and Tanya was like, "I'll be honest, these guys are so fucking annoying. They just want to spend time with me." And all."
Yeah.
And Alex was talking about, which I think might be a common theme here that I
Female
didn't even
Alex,
realize.
right?
Female Alex. This
Girl
is not
Alex.
male Alex. We have
Yeah.
a female, one ex Alex here, and she brought this feeling about like girls would rather be with somebody than be by themselves.
Yeah, but I think it's also pretty.
Can you point the mic up a little bit, just toward your.
Oh
there you
yes,
go.
sorry.
There you go, you
the
got
lady
it.
mic that needs
Dove's gonna
to be
get in
shared.
here. Dove's gonna get in here.
Yeah, I think it's like subconscious that you don't realize that you hate him. You're just like, oh yeah, guys don't know how to plan dinner reservations.
So
but
this
you
is.
you resent him so much, and you don't even know why.
Okay, so we're gonna get to a good thing. This is good, and it's gonna hurt a lot of our feelings because we're gonna start realizing that our
No.
significant
That's what
others
I'm here
hate us.
for.
But this is an important thing. This is
might
an
be the
important
worst,
thing. No, because I feel this all the time. Like, does my wife hate me? Like, what? And it's like, yeah. No, but here's the thing. But it's not my fault. They don't want to be alone so bad that they will be with guys that they don't like.
Yeah.
They don't even like us. They just hate being alone, and now they resent us because they don't want to be alone.
It's their fault.
It's their fault.
Yes, this is the eureka moment yesterday.
No, I think
I was miserable because of you. We've been telling you this whole time. We're like, we're good people. We're trying to make you happy.
Yeah, I
we
couldn't
let you
figure out
read.
why Andrew was so excited about talking about
I
it.
was like, I finally get it. I get it
Truly,
now.
like, this guy's really excited.
Yes.
What's going on?
I saw the light yesterday. I was like,
you can
oh.
finally blame them.
No, exactly, right? Because this whole time now, I was thinking my wife hates me, and she's like, I love you more than anything. No, she hates being alone.
Yes, toxic femininity.
Yes, now we're talking about it. Finally, we have women here
just
to be the
resent how
faces.
stupid you
Here
are.
we go.
yeah.
Stupid and lazy. is what you
Okay,
resent.
so, but here's the question.
And the messaging, I feel like from like society and the moms out there, especially Jewish moms, I think religion is a huge part of
Oh,
this.
you're Jewish also?
Yes.
Yuck.
True that. So
By the way, we didn't know that when we hired her until she did speak that in.
I just want to point
To somebody's face is great.
I just want to point out this is so funny. We need to get Dove in here real quick. So yeah, Tanya, Alex, and Kiana. Okay.
Yeah.
Kiana is my assistant, and she was here like 2 days, right? And we were staying super late. We're working on something. And she started bringing up this idea of like, she's like, yeah, but you're spending all this money on Ubers, and there's a certain situation where you could potentially get a car. And you could, have a driver for the car, and that driver would be available to you whenever you want, but it'd actually be less than all these Ubers. You should run that numbers. And we're talking, and then Dove just like stops, and he gazes at her, right? And Kiana is Chinese and Belizean, right? And he gazes at her, and he goes, "Are you Jewish?"
He almost got his black Jew.
It was the greatest compliment he could bestow on anybody. Anyway, okay, so Jewish moms really want you to get married
they really want you to get married
because they want you to be miserable like them.
Yeah, exactly.
And
And the
they want to pass it
messaging-
down.
Like women didn't just invent this of like, oh, I don't need to be alone. It's the messaging of like, oh, well, all men are terrible. No man knows how to make a dinner reservation or write you a note or send you a playlist that, they had thought of. So it's just like, okay, well, then you might as well just pick one. You're going to hate them anyway.
So the expectation is that we all suck, right? You're going to hate us anyway.
That's
And then-
solid for us.
Yeah, but when we live up to that expectation, you guys are still upset about it.
Sometimes.
I just want to point that thing about the playlist, which is very true. We don't do that.
I
But
haven't even
today, I
crossed
just
my
want to
mind.
point this out. we don't make playlists that you would like. But today, Mark had a playlist ready on the computer. White songs that black people like, just for Alex.
Yeah, mine teed up.
We're very thoughtful for one another.
The effort you made today was phenomenal.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Interracial effort is my big thing, okay? Not intergender. I don't believe in that.
That was a great display of romance.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had no fucking clue that a playlist was thoughtful.
Y'all like
And I
playlists?
think I do a lot of thoughtful
Women
things. That didn't even
love
cross my mind.
No, here's the
It's
thing.
anything that seems like you're paying attention.
Yes.
But here's the thing. We just pay. And, and that's your guys' fault.
We want you to pay.
Exactly.
Well, that if
Pick one.
well,
Yeah,
here's the
talking
thing.
to my dad, don't be shy.
If paying didn't matter, I really believe if paying didn't matter to you guys at all, then we would have to go the extra mile to elicit that same reaction. But
agree with
unfortunately,
that.
paying for things works.
No, but hold on. The paying is like a generosity thing, and I think biologically we haven't evolved over time. We still want to make sure.
Yo, Tanya spit.
That's facts.
We're less evolved.
We still want you to pay for shit 'cause we want to know you're generous. And when you expect us to have kids, and tell us
Feeling the mic like a
we can't
rapper.
work anymore. Yeah, okay, but wait, think about it like this.
Yeah. Let's think about it.
Eventually, you guys are going to want us to have kids, right? Eventually, you're going to want us to have kids.
This is why
We wanna
women
know
got the
that
right to
we
vote,
can't
because there
work
was
anymore.
one
You-
Tanya woman out there that was like spitting to all the politicians. They're like, I think that they could do it. I think, yeah. All right,
And
come
then
on.
think about women like Akash's wife,
Yeah.
who are constantly on TikTok.
Oh, this is another thing. If we make Akash's wife, we were talking about this. This is my goal now in life. I didn't know that Akash's wife
Oh,
was
it's
like
fire.
a serious influencer.
Yeah,
she's
she's
like a
actually very
big fucking
funny,
deal.
yeah.
Okay.
I watch hours of her TikTok.
So here's the thing. I didn't know this. Now that I know that she is like an influencer
You know
on
what can
TikTok.
hurt my feelings? I've literally sent a video. Remember she made it on Fox News? I
don't
sent it to the
watch
Flagrant
that
group.
shit.
And you didn't pay
That's
attention.
what I
You paid
discovered.
no attention, and that hurt my feelings. that really hurt me. This guy's thoughtless.
You know what hurt me?
I resent him.
You know what hurt
I
me?
resent him.
When you send me a video of your wife. That's what hurt me. When you know that I have other shit to do and you're like, watch my wife talk about this shit. That was the insulting thing to me.
I hate you.
Okay,
I hate
and
you.
you know what I'm going to do with that hate? I'm going to make sure, and listen, I say this to all the Flagrant listeners out there, the Flagrant viewers, please, I beg of you, we need to make, what is her TikTok?
Just lean with it. JASLEEN.
Just lean with it. We
Just
need to
lean
make,
with it.
just lean with it, rock with it.
Just
We need to
that's
make her
fine.
the biggest fucking TikTok superstar on
I
the
love
planet.
this.
Okay?
You guys saw this one, her imitating me, right?
My mom has the biggest titties. Bitch. All right, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down, bitch.
This is actually good, dude. Make fun of other Indians.
Are you Gujarati? You cheap little bitch. Are you Punjabi? You dumb fucking bitch. Are you Malu? You dark bitch.
It's me, dude. It's me.
I'm just like saying what he would say. I don't say that. Oh, look at me. I'm Akash. I can't sleep. I'm so tired.
That's good.
Yeah, we got to, hey, just lean with it. We need to make that the biggest TikTok account in the world. I just want to see.
I love
if,
that.
If you thought you weren't sleeping now, wait till your wife is making more money. Okay, so you need more effort from us, ladies. And so what we're seeing right now is the complaints of a lack of effort. And that kind of like masqueraded as these other things like red flags and icks, et cetera. And that's what I think Mark was talking about, where you don't really have red flags and icks. You just date guys you don't like because you don't want to be alone. And then you start describing the things you don't like about them.
Yeah,
Not that easy.
But if you
think it
just don't date us.
Agreed.
Don't date us.
I say something, yo.
That's what they're doing.
Kiana. We haven't heard from Kiana's.
Well, like,
Minority ass.
it depends on how much is going on, like, in your life. Like, sometimes you just don't want to spend any time with anyone. And sometimes you're really bored. So you're like, oh, he wasn't that bad.
See, that's...
Like,
Standards, though.
but what's crazy
no,
is...
there
yeah.
are.
But, yeah.
But then it's like, you get fed up really quickly. So then you're like, it's not worth the time.
Alex, what do you think about this? What are your feelings about this? You're so quiet over there. What's going on in your head
I
right
wouldn't
now?
know. I make a lot of effort with my wife, so it's like it's one of those things where
You haven't
can't
even made
relate.
the effort to make her your wife. What are you talking about, my wife? What,
It's the
you don't
same
get to
thing.
use that
It's the
word until you
same thing.
sign the
Same
paperwork.
thing.
If you don't got paperwork, you don't get to call her wife.
Okay, fiance. Fine.
Fiance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean barely? Wait, what do you mean barely?
I don't know.
She got a ring. She
The
got
fuck?
a ring.
I don't even like that word. Like, what does that mean?
Nah,
Yeah.
I put
Fiance
it on.
is
And once you
nah.
put it online, that's that's official. That's official.
You don't even show her feet, bro.
Yo.
No, I'm saying with all due respect.
Yeah.
With all due respect.
I know. I'm
With all due respect. You
I'm
didn't
not
even put the
comfortable with it.
dogs
I know.
on there.
I'm not
That's
comfortable with
crazy.
it. I'm only looking at Alex's mom's feet. All due respect.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Imagine treating your mom worse than your fiance, bro. Or better.
Or better. Yeah, or better.
Hey,
Or better.
welcome to being married.
Yo, that's true. They get along now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
how you know
they've
you're
always
not
been
married.
They've always gotten along.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they've
Once
always-
you get married, that shit gonna switch over immediately. They still playing. They playing nice with each other.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's not fun to look forward to at all.
Yeah.
No. The second
No,
you
but
get
I had
married-
to create a game to show effort. So
Okay.
Me and my fiance do Christmas every month. So
Okay.
on the 25th of every month, we give each other a gift. So we have to listen to one another throughout the month and see if you pick up on something that person
is
needs.
a lot, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
That is a
You
lot.
got to
That is a
gamify
lot,
it.
Listen.
You
What
gotta
he's
gamify
done
it.
is brilliantly framed. You framed.
Now you're gonna make this.
I'm
shit
not.
on
No.
it.
I'm not gonna shit on
Do
it. I'm not gonna shit on it. But what
He's
he-
gonna shit on it.
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
shit
say-
on it.
But this is genius. This is why you're really smart, because you framed as this exciting thing for her, and now she gets the effort that you want. But what you really did is create a device where anytime she wants to buy anything, you go, but it's not the 25th of the month yet. So why would you get that?
No, because
No,
he can still buy it, but he got to listen. It's still his responsibility to get a gift that she didn't buy herself.
Yes.
So he got to actually listen. Buddy, you dug yourself into a fucking hole. It's already too many days to give a fuck. Valentine's, birthdays, Christmas, India. I got Diwali. I got a fucking, oh my
Yeah.
God.
A funeral
We
here and
added
there.
that into the mix.
But some of us like hearing from our partners. It's
Is
not
that your
a
love
hard
language,
thing.
quality time? Because that shit, I did the test. That's my least important. With any human being. Y'all
What's
get
your
the fuck
most?
out of my face. Tell me
Nah,
you love me.
time is my
Let's hug.
most.
Yo, that's a lie, bro. We used to spend so much time together.
No, yeah, I know.
We live
I know.
together. We go out to eat until 3 a.m. every single night. You love quality time.
Yeah, I was lonely. I'd rather be
You didn't actually like hanging out. You just didn't want to be alone.
Thoughtless, dude.
Yeah.
You don't watch the TikToks of my wife? This guy's thoughtless.
Just didn't want to be alone. That's
Bro,
all.
I didn't know they were that funny, man. I'll be honest. I will subscribe. I just got TikTok back on my phone
Oh, yeah.
because I had a new phone. You didn't get TikTok until
yeah,
like 2 days
yeah.
ago.
Oh, yeah.
So now I'm locked in.
Oh, can I ask you a question about the rather be with somebody even if they suck? Do you think it's rooted in biology and the biological clock?
Yes and no. Wait, hold on. I think yes, because it depends on
But let's
how
let
old
Tanya
you
answer
are.
because her clock is on. Yeah.
Yeah. I only got a few months.
I was looking like Beauty and the Beast.
No joke. Two of my best male friends have been coercing me to go get my eggs frozen. My male friends.
Yeah, you
Anyways,
should.
But this is a hustle too. We were talking about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I think it is rooted in that. But I also think it's like if you're in your 30s,
Yeah.
or mid 30s especially, and you've been with the guy for like a year, and you're like, fuck, I only have a couple more years left.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So then it's true. It is rooted in that. And then there's also intertwined like all the other attachment stuff.
What's our maternity leave policy?
Yeah, I don't think you got one.
You know what's funny is
Start
that
one.
freezing your eggs is probably cheaper than maternity leave.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
wonder if that's why the business is doing
They
it.
do it that way,
Yeah,
100%.
So oh God, that's the
That's
worst.
100%
that's
why the tech companies all do that.
That's the
They
worst
want you
type of
staying to work.
sexism when it's framed as
Yeah.
Progressive.
Progressive.
It's the same as PTO, by the way. Why do you think companies
same
give
as what?
PTO?
I don't know what that is. Don't even explain it. I don't want to know if there's
Yeah.
something we should be giving. What is PTO?
There's no
Paid
time
time
off.
I don't even
Unlimited
understand
PTO.
that intellectually. It's got
a tax
time
benefit.
off in the fucking acronym or whatever that is.
Basically, tech companies give unlimited PTO.
So how do you have a business?
Because the whole point is when you give someone
Speaking of the mic, for fuck's sake.
when you give
in.
someone 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and then they don't take it,
Yeah.
you have to pay them out for it. When it's unlimited, and most people in tech companies they won't even take their PTO.
Love that.
they
but
feel
then-
shame.
Yeah,
They feel
exactly. It's
judgment.
like, like especially in America, it's like you're always working. Even if you're traveling, you're answering emails, but then the companies don't have to pay them out. So it's like they do it for like a tax purposes.
Oh, you're saying if they don't take the 2 weeks off, they have to pay them for the time they work. So they do unlimited paid time off.
You
So
only
they
take
never
3 days.
So it's the same thing
This
with the
is
freezing your
genius.
eggs bullshit.
Yeah. We will chip in to freeze your eggs though, right?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, actually.
Would you?
100%. Yeah.
A jar in the office.
No, I would freeze it. I could work out a freezing situation. No, absolutely. I will definitely pay anybody here that
We
wants
got
to freeze
witnesses,
their eggs.
everybody. I hope, Zach, you're listening.